Gang, quick update on the Middle Class Famous Tour. We're going to be coming to the Moon Tower Comedy Festival.
That's Austin, baby. Tejas.
April 22nd and 23rd. April 22nd, we're going to be doing an evening with Are You Garbage. That's our stand-up show, and then we play a little AYG with the crowd.
Yes, best news is it's open to the public. Get your tickets. Link's going to be in the description. You can get them on the Moon Tower Comedy Festival website.
Tickies!
Find the link. Get the tickies. Then the next night, we're doing a live Are You Garbage podcast recording with a guest to be determined. It's going to be good. Get your tickets to that. Austin, let's go!
Bonkos!
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's a little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grow up to be classy,
Yeah.
or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out here on the left coast, coming at you for a big away game here at Paragon Studios, known as the Brothel on certain edges of the Sunset Strip.
Oh, baby.
We were supposed to be doing this broadcast from our $10,000 a week Airbnb,
In the Hollywood Hills.
but we were kicked out this morning at 9:06 p.m.
A.M.
For more details on that, check the old Patreon. Aunt Tootie is very upset. She's at home back east, mounting our legal defense, pulling out the big guns, already talking about Judge Joe Brown.
Oh, to defend us?
So
Nice.
this guy's in fucking trouble. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is extremely mad at me. He is the CEO of
coming
Are
out of
You
your gut, baby.
Garbage. He is my best pal in the whole wide world, and if I don't tell you enough, I'm sorry, and I love you. Give it up for KJ. It's Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, gang, thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube, and as you know, those numbers are
Through the roof.
cooking. And then, obviously, the greatest website of all time, patreon.com/areyougarbage.
Say it.
Over 5 million hours of content on that episode, on that website there. Sign up, get involved. It's a good fucking time.
Check it out. And a quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire who made this all happen in no time. T-Bone, we love you. Give it up for Toby McMullen, everybody.
What's up, dudes? Dude, I'm in the booth. I feel like we just signed with Warner Brothers,
Yeah,
man.
this
We
is
got
something else.
We got the sophomore album ready to hit the charts, dude.
Spike up and start cutting the vocals. You know what I'm saying? Gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly
Got a hot
special
one.
guest here with us today for the first time. He is an extremely funny, extremely successful stand-up comedian, actor, and podcaster. You might have seen him in, but not limited to, The Office, Arrested Development, Children's Hospital, Mixology, The League, American Dad, The Disaster Artist, 20 episodes of I'm Dying Up Here, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Fairfax, 20 episodes of Dave and still counting, the hit show,
Keep
Your
it going.
Mom's House,
It works.
Come on.
Kill Tony,
Come on.
Conan,
More.
Half Hour Comedy Central,
More.
James Corden, Tiger Belly,
More.
What the Fuck with Mark Maron, and of course the big dog, the head cheese around here, the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, the big
He
dog.
has an amazing special out called Home Field Advantage, and of course he is the host of Whiskey Ginger, co-host of Bad Friends, and the big question on everybody's mind today, which I'm stumbling over, is he garbage? Got a little bit of cash. He's a good-looking kid.
Tight body on him.
Tight little body
Tight
on
body.
him. Rolled up in a tight little whip. And every time he looks at me, I think he's disgusted. So I don't think so. But give it up for the one, the only Andrew Santino, everybody!
Thank you,
There
guys.
he
Thank
is.
you so much,
Wild.
man. I appreciate it.
There he
Thank
is.
you for having
Thanks
me,
for
boys.
coming in, man.
What happened? Why did we get kicked out of the old place?
We're going to get into it.
Yeah, there's a very strict no smoking policy.
Someone
And,
was smoking.
Someone got
Allegedly.
got caught smoking, and then I was like, dude, no one was smoking. I don't know what you're talking about. We've been walking out to the street, no one's smoking on the property, and then I got
Show
a
him.
very
Just
scandalous
show 'em.
scandalous pic from a Ring camera of that.
Now, who is that? no, who's that? No, but honestly, whose body could that be? Of your friendship circle, who could that be?
That could be anybody.
That could be anybody
in the
that's
greater Los Angeles area.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of guys, a lot of Hollywood
Obesity
guys.
is a big problem in the U.S. You
Big
know what I
time.
mean? That could have just been anybody walking down the
especially
street.
here in L.A. That looks like most Hollywood actors. that I see.
100%. That could be Jake Gyllenhaal for all I fucking
Christian
know.
Bale. It looked like Bale from the back.
100%.
Bale from the
Bail
back.
from the back.
So what? You were ripping heaters in the middle of the night, and you lied to the boys, and you said, "I'm not smoking,"
Uh-huh.
and they found out.
Dude, I was going to task with the guy in the chat.
Did
I'm like,
you
dude,
lie to them? Did you say I wasn't smoking?
He claims he
Yeah.
doesn't remember. Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you were you.
It was years ago. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
so long. Were you drunk?
Yeah, I might have had a couple of cocktails.
Well, then, so, that is kind of admissible in court. Like,
Sure, yeah.
If you don't
weren't in the
remember,
right state
you
of
don't
mind.
know.
Yeah.
You can't prove that's me, and you can't prove that's a cigarette. That could be a blow pop for all that guy fucking knows.
God bless. Let this man go free.
That's
Free this
right.
man.
Which I had my blow pop right after the cigarette. I'm not going to lie.
We know.
Give us the scoop.
I'm
What's the
surrounded by
backstory
stupidity.
on Andrew Santino? Where'd you
Chicago
grow up?
kid.
Chicago kid.
What's the easiest way to say all of this condensed into one? My dad was a cocaine addict that went to prison.
Okay.
My parents got divorced before I was 1. My
Okay.
mom raised me till she met my stepdad when we were, maybe I was 6. or
Just you,
something
no
like
brothers, no sisters?
that. They had a kid together.
Okay.
They have my sister.
Stepsister, okay.
Half.
Half steps, yeah, correct.
And then I've got, my dad has, I don't know, 9 to 12 kids somewhere floating around.
Really?
I mean, we have no idea.
Yeah, it's
and there's like
unknown.
5 that I think I know of.
Jesus.
And
You
then
still talk to your dad at all?
sometimes.
Me too. I like that kind of relationship.
Sometimes. No, but he's clean now. He got his life
Nice.
together. But
Great.
we've gone in 2 separate. You know that song "Cats in the Cradle"? And
Of course.
That's about my whole life. Where it's like now he wants to come back in, and I'm like,
Hey, I got
I'm already my own guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we,
Plus you got a couple of bucks on you.
I don't want him to take it in the money.
That's when they come sniffing back around.
Yeah, like a dog.
Where
He
were you
can- he
at when
can
I was
tell.
an open micer?
Yeah, the commas go in the bank account. And they're like,
I always loved you, son.
yeah, I was always your dad.
I knew you had it in you.
Get over here, Artie. My name's Andrew.
Yeah, whatever.
So my mom remarried my stepdad.
What'd he do?
Phenomenal dude.
Phenomenal
He's
dude.
a great guy. He's my dad.
Okay.
He raised me. He's the one that taught you to fight, throw a football.
Chicago stuff.
Yeah. Those 2 things. That's all he taught me.
So you had to do shots of whiskey and knock out a bartender.
This is how you smash a bottle over somebody's head.
Yeah, they talk back, you fucking crack. Talk back, you get cracked. And then we moved from the city to the suburbs, and then
Okay.
I went to high school in the suburbs, junior high and high school in the suburbs.
Nice area.
Real nice.
What
very
did he do
nice.
for a living again?
He was my stepdad was the vice president of sales for Turtle Wax, baby.
Whoa.
But-
How
but-
specific.
But Turtle Wax, we all want to say this, but fuck Turtle Wax. They fired my dad after 30 some odd years of work. Out of nowhere,
Cocksuckers.
just kicked him to the curb.
Really?
severance package.
I mean barely. What they gave him was
Couple of cases of Rain-X.
yeah, it was yeah.
Hey, we've been bought and you're gone.
They got it. They gave him those Armor All wipes. Told him to fucking kick rocks. No,
You're
fuck
showered
them.
with
Fuck
those
them.
things.
Fuck Turtle Wax forever. I've said that on every podcast, and they deserve it because they fired my dad out of nowhere. I think the company got taken over by the kids. The kids of how
Sure.
that always goes, and they fuck it up inevitably.
Always.
Sure.
And so they
Fuck them too, because who's out there on a Saturday using that bullshit? Take it to the fucking
take it to the car wash.
Let's
Employ
go.
America.
Let's go.
So he got kicked out of that. And then I left I left the Midwest when I was 18 to go to Arizona State University
Nice.
because I'm a scholar.
Maybe the trashiest college of all.
100%.
ASU was always like,
Disgusting.
we're the #1 party school.
We fight for that title like it's a proud thing.
Yeah.
We have #1 party school. But now this is what the saddest part about ASU people. Now it's actually got a little bit of rep. Like their business school is actually ranked in the nation. And so now they'll do that thing where they're like, we've got blah, blah, blah. And they'll do that thing that I just did. But inside you're like,
No.
this is a
It's
piece
like
of
where
shit.
Girls Gone Wild started or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It's where
the dean is John Taffer.
Shut it down.
the dorms got the frats got kicked out.
That's the best.
Because the year that I was a sophomore, maybe, there was a porn called Shane's World. You can Google this.
Really?
Shane's World did a porn live on campus, and a guy was wearing whatever Sigma Ep ASU shirt, and from that point forward, they banned it. So in my generation, frats got leveled. Frat row disappeared because there was the president at the time, a guy named Michael Crow, big Nazi,
Real prude.
real Nazi. He kicked out all the frats. He said he didn't want the kind of lifestyle to continue on the campus.
That's
and
what
he didn't
happened to
represent
Jenny in
ASU.
So the
Forrest
guys
Gump.
that were actually in the porno were actual college guys?
Yeah, they were actually like I'm misquoting what frat because I don't
Sure,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But they were in the porn, actual frat dudes, and it went viral. I mean, it went nuts. This Shane's World, you can look it up. Shane's World
I gotta
ASU.
take a look at this.
And it got clipped, and so then that was the beginning of the end. They had already had all the frats had violations and all this shit, but frat row was this like it was like 2 cul-de-sacs on campus, but right off to the side. And it was like it was Disneyland for douchebags.
Sure,
it was
of course.
incredible. And so then he decided one day that it was over. So then they leveled it. So my generation was the last one
to have it.
to have those. I wasn't in a frat, but it was wild to
good
watch
to-
this
yeah.
all go down.
Yeah,
It
that's
was like
fucking crazy.
It was like 9/11. It was watching the towers fall.
I'll never
I
forget
saw the
where
frats
I was.
go away.
Yeah.
I remember, dude.
I was at the cafeteria when I heard the news.
I watched them take the sex swing out. It was brutal. That's fucking.
Were
So
you
then
a good
I-
student?
Yeah, actually, in high school, I was not because I was, us. You know our
course.
breed. I was a distraction to other students, hyperactive, rude, talkative, back talking. You
Rude,
get those you get those lists that they send home. And so in high school, I was like a C student,
Okay.
Of course.
and then in college, I graduated with honors
Whoa.
because I went to school. I went for journalism and English. Like I knew I wanted to be.
Something like
I knew I
this.
wanted to learn entertainment and
Uh-huh.
learn about all this. So school was easy because it was shit I liked. For the first time in my life, I was like, this is fun. I get to fuck around and learn editing and video and broadcasting. I was enjoying it. High school was shit because I didn't want to fucking learn any of that stuff. I hated all that.
Was it a nice high school, nice area?
Yeah, it was really
A
nice.
little bit
yeah.
of cash?
Little bit of cash.
Any sports?
Basketball till I found drugs.
My kind of guy.
Then I did drugs. I dropped out. I quit basketball senior year. My coach approached me one time and was like, "You throwing away your whole life, for partying." And I was like, I could make JUCO at best.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'd be benched at JUCO. I didn't have enough skills to do anything. So sports to me was like, this is good for health.
Sure.
But I'm not gonna fucking do anything with these. It was miserable. I was like, why am I wasting? I wanted to try.
I
to
thought you could
party.
go all the way, though.
He thought that's the back in our generation coach. I don't know if they still are around, but it's like, this is the only, this will shape the rest of your
Yeah.
entire life.
You become a
wanna get
man
outta here?
out on the court.
Right here on the court. This is
yeah.
where you learn life lessons. No, it was miserable. And we had, my school is a big school. Naperville is a big suburb of Chicago.
All right.
We lived in a place called Woodridge, which is right next door.
Sounds pretty
But
classy.
Woodridge is not. Woodridge is we're like the.
Tebow's giving
don't
the
talk
money
about
sign
it.
back there.
Oh, he
I
is?
don't
Naperville,
know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Naperville's
Naperville's got some cash.
They got some
on 'em.
cash. They got some
Could be
cash.
keeping the IRS man one step behind him. I like it.
Naperville has got some cash. So we lived in Woodridge, but I couldn't go to Downers Grove schools because they were packed. So they sent me to Naperville schools, which is better. They're better schools, but we had, in my 4 years, I think we had like 7 pro athletes.
There you go.
Yeah, it was nuts. Candace
That's
Parker
something
went to the best female, but she went to our sister high school. My school had my class or above me had 2 NFL players. Chris Brown, the running back, he was a year or 2 older than us. Justin and Jay McCarrons. I mean, like fucking world-class
Well,
athletes.
see,
that
look
went
at
pro.
that. It could have been maybe 8 if you would have stopped playing grab
Yeah,
ass
no, dude.
with your fucking junky friends.
Yeah.
I got out of
Put some
basketball.
time in the gym.
I got out of basketball and I went I went downstairs. And when you see these grown adult men showering, you go home. You shower at the
Oh,
house.
yeah.
I don't shower there. These guys have grandfather clock arm cocks dragging on the floor.
Wait,
it was
your
so
basketball
embarrassing.
team in high school?
Yeah, man. We had adult men.
You wouldn't shower with them?
Fuck no.
Oh, that must have
Me
that
either.
must have raised
My
a
little
red
fucking
flag.
Irish cock? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? With these big black behemoth dicks? No way. It was nuts, dude. That's what I'm saying. We had pro athletes, guys that went on to play college. These were
You're
men.
there in your jersey and shorts.
I just left in my warm-ups. I would
Yeah.
put back on the warm-ups. Be like, all right, my dad's coming.
Yeah, I got to run. He's
Yeah.
here.
I would never shower at school. I was so afraid to have my little penis around these big,
Buddy, I
man.
get it.
big adult men.
The announcer's bringing you up like that. Give it up for Andrew Santino, also known as Egg Noodle Dick. ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes Tiny Tim. I mean, seriously, these were like, I don't know if you went to high school with dudes that were like that.
A couple of hammers.
They were already men. When we were
Yeah,
freshmen, they
sure.
were men.
I didn't hit
Yeah.
puberty at like 22.
Yeah, we were boys. It was
Uh-huh.
nuts. I was so afraid when I saw these guys getting naked in front of me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When does that kick in? When
I'm
do
still-
I get
I'm
that?
still waiting, by
when
the
do I
way.
get the upgrade?
When does that
Yeah,
kick
someone's
in?
got to turn mine on.
So yeah, I went to Arizona State, and then
Nice.
I moved out here in 06, 07,
Okay.
06, and then lived in Long Beach on a lazy boy for like 3 or 4 months.
There you go.
At least it was name brand.
Name brand, baby. I know it was fancy. It also had the woo. It wasn't just the cranker. It had the,
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, it was
The
it was
crank was
mechanical.
all right, though.
The crank was really nice.
But
I like the
the
crank.
mechanicals go after a while. They don't last.
I know.
The buttons always
you
go.
need both. You need it's like if roll down windows also should have the the automatic and not. But I lived on that, and then I moved up to Culver City, and I lived in a partitioned off dining room for $400 a month with 3 other guys in one bathroom.
Damn.
That was hot. That was my beginning years of LA.
The struggle is real.
That was very real.
Now look at you.
now I'm fancy.
Rolling up in the growler. Whatever
I still live with 3 guys, but that's just a
That's our
personal
preference.
choice. Yeah.
guys from the high school team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shh. Shh. Hide, Jamal. Hide.
Some things you can't unsee. Let's go. So was the time in between when your dad left and it was just you and your mom? That was a rough patch
Well, I mean, I was too young to know.
to remember.
Didn't
I remembered pieces of it. I was like a semi-latchkey kid, so like I would go to school. I remember
When did they get married and move you guys out of the city to the burbs?
when I was
7. You said.
8.
7,
Yeah,
okay,
8 years
all
old.
right,
I think I
see.
was. Yeah, because my sister's 9 years difference,
Okay,
and which is strange because I was out of college before she got to high school.
That's
So
I
we
got a couple half
we
brothers
connected
like that.
now
Yeah.
as adults. I
Yeah.
love seeing her, but when we were young, I didn't know anything about her.
Yeah.
She was on like a breathing. She had trouble breathing as a baby, so all I really remember is giving her this breathing machine when she was that young, and so that's how I see her. She was my little tiny baby
sure.
sister. It wasn't, and now we connected as adults. But yeah, when I was 8, we got out. We went to the western suburbs because my stepdad had moved to the western suburbs when he first moved to Chicago from North Carolina, and he was like, "There's this area that's nice, Woodridge, Downers Grove, Naperville. It's like growing. Now it's the fucking it's huge.
Hoity-toity.
It's the
Now
spot.
well, it was always kind of nicer, but now Naperville there's so much money there. Now.
Do they still live in the same house?
Oh yeah, they'll never fucking leave.
Oh, they
Dude.
do?
Those people don't leave. I know. I want them to get out. I told them sell the house, go to somewhere nice. My parents, my dad specifically, he's fallen in love with Florida. He's Florida trash,
there
dude, all
we
the
go.
way.
My
There
parent,
we
my
go.
mom,
Loves
and
it.
stepdad are doing the same thing. They're like sending me properties in Florida. Like, we might go Tampa. I'm like,
Go.
what are you doing?
You're just
You're
go.
talking about your proper dad.
No.
No,
No.
he's talking
stepdad,
When I say
okay.
dad, I mean stepdad.
Okay.
When I say proper dad, I'll say scumbag. No, I'm kidding. I'll say real. My biological father.
Not the deserter.
So
Yeah.
since they still live there, I don't want you to give the name of the actual street that they live on. But what is it? Did you grow up on a road, an
place, a
avenue,
drive.
a place, a circle?
cul-de-sac.
But what was it like? Was
Was
it like 3rd Street, or what was the name of the
Court.
Ooh, courts
Ooh,
are
it was
all
a
right.
court?
Isn't that what a
That's
cul-de-sac? I
classy.
think it's court. I think that's
Okay.
right. Yeah,
That's real
It was a
classy.
cul-de-sac, so it was only like 4 houses on our street.
Nice. Did you have the basketball net out in the cul-de-sac?
No, you know what's so funny? There was how do I say this nicely?
Oh boy, strap in, T-Bone, get ready to edit.
Strap on. There was a lesbian couple who had a basketball hoop in their backyard. They had like ripped out a play set, like
Okay.
someone had a playground.
Okay.
And they moved in, they ripped out this play set and they put in a basketball hoop. And it was fucking, and I mean beautiful. It was
Okay.
like top of the line shit. And we would go over there and they wouldn't let us fucking play.
Fuck
What the
that.
fuck?
So we would wait till they would leave.
Yeah,
and then we would just
vacation
go
or
hoop in their
whatever.
They have
backyard. Yeah.
kids?
No.
What the fuck were they doing?
It was so weird. I never saw them out there hooping on it
That's
either.
so
It was the
weird.
strangest thing. But so we would play there, but we didn't have the hoop in the middle of the court because there was nowhere to put it. Like the cul-de-sac it's not big enough and then it's on a huge hill. Everything would have rolled down.
Yeah.
So we would sneak over there and play into the backyard of the strap-on queens.
What an odd choice for them two to have a basketball.
Yeah, it was so
court.
weird. And then
I
but
figure a shot put or something like that.
Softball diamond,
yes,
something.
yeah, they had a
softball
softball net too. No, but they didn't want us to play over there. It was so I was
Get off
it
my
was so
field
weird.
hockey field.
So we would sneak over there and play, but we didn't have a hoop never on our court, but we'd sneak down there when we could. Or there was a park about a mile. We would walk a mile to like a local pickup.
Okay.
There was a pickup game park that was great.
Nice.
A lot of
And
violence. went
Who's
down.
Santino?
yeah.
Santino is
Santino's my biological
your
father.
biological
Yeah.
father.
I never changed my name. My stepdad tried to adopt me when I was a kid. He said he was going to like
Do the
wanted
proper
me to take
paperwork.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's weird? As a kid, I said I wanted to keep my name. And my mother was livid. Because she's like, everything he's done for you.
Yeah.
But my stepdad,
You ungrateful bastard.
yeah, my stepdad
I
was
like
like, you're a young man, and I appreciate that you're making your own decision, and then we'll talk about it when you're older. And still to this
That
day,
sounds
he
like a
was
good guy.
supportive. He's a really good dude. But he was supportive. He was like, yeah, you didn't want to change your name. It's who I am.
Yeah, I just bust my ass every day to
yeah.
feed you and clothe you.
Yeah.
Get away.
Put you in a good school.
Huh? Meanwhile, you're over at the lesbian shooting hoops all
He
day.
didn't teach me how to throw a football well enough. Let's put it that way. For me to take his name, I can't get a perfect spiral every time. Teach me that, then I'll take your name, Dad.
Greg, you see this curveball? It stinks. That's why I'm a Santino.
So yeah, no,
So beat it.
I kept the Santino. So Santino, my dad's Sicilian,
Your dad's Sicilian.
and my mother's Irish. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, big Sicilian guy.
Huh.
He was like, when I was a kid, I thought he was a giant, and then I became a big guy, and then I was like, oh, he's not. But he's 6'2", but at one time was like
big dude.
250. He was strong. He was a
Damn.
big boy. Yeah,
What's
prison will make you strong, dude.
Yeah, how long was he wait for?
He came and went. He
Revolving door
He liked
style.
to check in a few more times. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop in, see the boys.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, he's back.
It's me, Andy. What's
I
going
think
on?
he
Send
went
me some
away.
fruit cup. Huh?
Yeah. I think he went away 3 times.
Okay.
I think. But as a kid, I blacked it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
He was supposed to get out one time. This is a wild story. He was supposed to get out one time, and his roommate, his cellie, was
His
on.
roommate.
His roommate,
Well, that's what we say. That's what we say.
Holy
if you have family in prison, you
shit.
call them roommates.
He's not a freshman at Columbia.
his cellie,
The
his
warden's the
cellie-
landlord.
yeah.
Did you pay rent this
I had a
month?
goddamn supers busting my balls about digging holes in the walls.
His cellie was on drugs, and I can't remember what he said. He had told me the story as a kid. He told me too much for sure, but he had told me
That's your
that
bedtime story?
Yeah.
So there I am in the yard.
smoking crack.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was on. Maybe
Let me teach you how to make hooch,
crack
kid.
or meth or something like that.
God damn.
But he had gotten into an argument with my dad, my biological father, and they got into some kind of argument about him tweaking out, and he was like, he's like, well, call the guards then or something on my dad, and he's like, no, just shut the fuck up, and they got into a fight, and the guy had a long pinky nail, like a coke nail, you
Yeah.
know? And he cut my dad here, he had a cut on his neck,
Damn.
and then my dad hurt him pretty bad.
Really?
So he had to spend a little bit more time in the slammer. He was like, of course, he was oddly proud of it at the time. He would be embarrassed to talk
Tuning
about
up
it
guys
now.
in prison is pretty cool.
Yeah, in the moment,
I don't
you're
care
proud
who
of
you
that.
are.
He beat the shit out. He beat him bad enough to give him another like 6 months or something like that.
Damn.
I think
Any time
he
in the
probably
hole?
just didn't stop. Yeah,
And
yeah,
the whole thing you did any time in the hole?
for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, solitary was normal. When you get into fights, I think they do.
Yeah, they
pretty
separate you.
quickly put you in
Yeah,
solitary.
don't put you with another guy you're
Yeah.
about to beat the shit
How
out
old-
of.
How about this guy? You want to fight this
Yeah,
guy too?
hey,
Yeah.
play nice with this one.
So
He
he was-
killed the other guy.
He was a roughneck.
Kip, let's talk about Mint Mobile, baby.
Mint Mobile, one of the best in the biz.
Mint Mobile, Mint Mobile, Mint Mobile. Let me ask you a question, bozo.
What's that, big guy?
Is that if you're trying to save money in all these different areas of your life in 2022,
Yeah.
trying to get it together, why are you still paying outrageous prices for phone service?
Because I'm a bozo and I want to stop being a bozo.
$15 a month, baby. What are we doing?
Yeah, for people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just 15 beans a month, baby. By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you, so you choose what you do with that extra money. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on nation's largest 5G network. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for $15 a month and get that plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/garbage. That's mintmobile.com/garbage. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. Mintmobile.com/garbage. Do it. Yeah.
Helix, 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 baby. Let's talk about Helix.
Woo-wee. Love that Helix.
Yes, sir. Gang, why are you still going to mattress stores and buying beds off of bozos that probably got bed bugs and stuff like that in them? Probably boogers all over the place. You go to helixsleep.com, take a 2-3-minute quiz.
2-3 minutes, that's
Two,
it?
3 minutes. Find out how you like to sleep. Do you sleep hot? Do you sleep cold? Do you sleep big? It doesn't matter. They got you covered. Take the quiz and get a mattress.
Yeah, the good folks at Helix were nice enough to send me and my lady friend, a.k.a. wife, a mattress. We took the 2-minute sleep quiz. We got signed up for the Twilight mattress, and it's a home run, best sleep of my life. It's my first adult mattress. If you're out there and you're a bozo, you're sleeping in a race car bed, step your fucking game up, will
Let's
you?
go.
So if you're looking for a mattress, take the quiz. It's easy peasy. HelixSleep.com/garbage. Take the 2-minute sleep quiz. They'll match you with a customized mattress. They'll give you the best sleep of your life. 10-year warranty. You get to try it out for 100 nights risk free. They'll even pick it up if you don't love it, but I'm giving the Kippy stamp of approval. You're going to love this thing. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at HelixSleep.com/garbage. One more time, HelixSleep.com/garbage. Go.
But he grew up like that. They grew up, him and his brothers. I mean, my grandfather, you want to tell, I will get into the trashing. My grandfather, till the day he died, which was a year and a half ago, worked at the dog track and the horse track.
Holy shit.
Where's
Till
their
the day he
dog
died.
tracks? I thought they got rid of them.
Well, the last one was Maywood Dog Track in Chicago. It's gone now. It's way
Damn.
gone. But Arlington is the horse track. Maywood is the dog
What
track.
did he do there?
He was a taker. He was at the window. Because when he was a kid, he was a numbers runner for the mob.
Nice.
That was his game. That was his.
You're generational dirtbag.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So he lost. I think he lost my grandmother's house like 3 times from gambling. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Guy's the king.
Kept
dude.
winning it back though.
Rest in peace, Tommy. He's
He's
the
gonna
king.
walk away from the table on a heater.
He was
I
the
don't know
fucking
what to
man.
tell you.
But he loved gambling. He was his vice. I mean, to a degree that was absurd. He would spend all his paycheck money at the track. So he'd work.
And this is
at
your
the track.
dad's dad or your mom's dad?
My dad's dad. Yeah. This is all the Sicilian side.
Damn.
That's all the Italianos. Yeah, so he would work at the track, and I'd go as a kid, but I loved it. Like they had boxing nights. I used to love that. Like Monday nights were like amateur boxing nights. It's just local idiots,
Just
from,
local fucking
just going to
local
town.
guys who
Yeah.
hang sheetrock punching each other.
just getting brain damage. Yeah.
It's funny because you're only 38 or something like that.
38, yeah.
You're describing a childhood from the 1970s.
I know.
Or 20s.
Yeah, I was.
So I took the streetcar
I was
to see my grandpa at a
multi-generational.
dog track. Man, I had to run the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, we had nights. Because my dad lived that like street lifestyle, I kind of got to see that
course.
world as a young kid. It was
Sure.
kind of wild. It was, and he was a people guy. He was a contractor, and he would contract in the worst neighborhoods, and they loved him. He would go to the worst neighborhoods because he knew like they also have money, and no one was going there, but he would go. Like to his credit, he
robbed their house, but still.
Yeah.
100%.
Plus his plug was over that way too.
You gotta
so-
take. You gotta take. Yeah. Are you on your way? Yes, I've got a job to do. I'll be right back, Andrew. 4 hours later.
Were you a fighter growing up? And any scuffles? When was the last time you got into a fight? Fist fight?
Not since I was in college.
Okay.
I learned my lesson. We
Beating up Shane for nailing your girl?
yeah.
You didn't have to record it, dude.
Come on. When I was a little
I
kid,
loved her, man.
I got kicked out of a Catholic school.
You
for-
seem to have a
for
bit of an
fighting.
edge to you.
Yeah.
If it came to it.
Hot
Yeah,
temper,
they
I
they
imagine.
called me Slugger Santino.
Ooh.
What?
Because I hit a couple of kids. I got kicked out of Catholic school, and then I got kicked out of a daycare.
A daycare?
daycare?
How old were you?
A little baby. I was I got violence. in
Running
my
numbers?
bones.
What they got you for?
The VIG is 20, bitch.
I got 30 says Brian shits his diaper.
I don't care who your brother is, all right?
So I was fighting as a little kid. I used to love fighting with people. That was like my
Holy
favorite
shit.
thing.
Kicked
Well,
out
because
of
it was a defense mechanism. I was angry. People would talk shit. They'd make fun of you. I'd immediately hit them. But then when you learn your words,
To the chair.
when you learn your
Immediately
words,
hit 'em.
yeah, then you leveled out. But I haven't fought since I was in college. The last fight you get into, you know why it's your last fight.
Sure.
Because you know how it feels.
Yeah.
We were just
you
talking
get
about
punched
this.
in the fucking head.
Even
you're
if
like,
you win,
man.
you're on the couch the next day.
You
Everything
lose.
hurts.
Yeah.
You've
you're
always
fucking-
lost every fight.
Of course.
Yeah.
Even if you got the better of the dude, you lost anyway.
Yeah.
Your face is fucked up.
Sucks.
You feel like shit. You like you're physically worn out, and you're like, I didn't even start that
The
thing.
guilt, the shame comes
Yeah,
in.
it's
The hangover
gross.
sucks.
The
It's
shock
gross.
of being punched in the face, every human being should experience once.
Yeah, I think everyone should get punched. There's a couple
Yeah.
of people I know, Alex, and there should get punched in the fucking head. Everyone should
We'll
get
do it on the
socked in
Patreon.
head. Yeah, let's do it. Patreon.com.
Switch
some
over
numbers.
now. Switch. Dump it.
No, I think everyone should. But the worst, we got jumped in college. A bunch of us got outnumbered. I got kicked in the head. I know that.
Jesus Christ.
Kind of
having
the beginning of
fucking
the end.
gang fights?
You know what it was? It was like a bro frat. It's this guy.
Comes out of this house.
Yeah, man,
something,
it was
yeah.
nuts. It was like a total disadvantage for no reason. My buddy was actually doing the right thing. This guy was fucked up, and he almost hit this girl with his car in an apartment complex. He's pulling out. He almost hit this girl. My buddy's yelling at this guy, and we've been drinking too much, so they get into it. But little do we know, he's got a whole gang of people that come out. They hear this scuffle. They come out. We were
Yeah,
cooked.
done.
We were fucked. But I got punched, and then I got kicked. And that was like the last time. I think after that, I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore.
Hanging
I'm
up the gloves?
I'd
I'm
never
gonna
want to
run.
do it
Yeah,
again.
yeah, I probably hanging them up. Like, that's it for me. My neck is in a brace.
You're taking off the Batman cowl?
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Do it. I'm done, Alfred. Yeah. So after that, I learned, and then when you see adults talk shit, and you're just like,
It's ridiculous.
both of us don't want to do this.
Oh,
are you
no.
nuts?
I
You're
just want to be like, let's get to the point where we both just walk away.
Yeah,
Because we're
please.
not going to do this.
When I see
wasting my
those
time.
videos of like some drunk dad coming out of like a Giants game, running his mouth to some Vikings fan, he's got like a 5-year-old kid with him. Then one thing leads to another, and he's getting knocked out in front of his kid.
Yeah,
that's
what
a tough.
I mean, you
look.
see it here a lot. I mean, back in the Dodger Stadium, they put that kid from San Francisco into a coma.
Yeah.
But I remember when I first started going to Dodgers games out here, and you could only afford either the way
Nosebleeds,
ups
yeah.
or the bleachers, which is the favorite for fighters. I mean, that's their fucking. Fighting loves the bleachers.
Yeah, nobody's fighting in a club box. You know what I mean? There's not like free hamburgers. Like, you
That's
cocksucker.
my filet mignon.
Yeah.
No, so
Swedish meatballs.
You
here.
would
What are
see
you doing?
so many fights at Dodger Stadium back in the day.
Oh, of course.
And it was always so daunting because you're like, this is just someone said one wrong thing. And sometimes you see a Dodger guy fighting another Dodger guy. Like, they both be Dodger jerseys.
Same
You're like,
team, dude. What's the deal?
And you know it's just because some guy talked
Stepped
shit,
on his
said
shoe,
something stupid
of
or
course.
whatever. He's like, shut up, bitch, or whatever. It's like, I saw it so much. You're like, I can't believe adults are still getting into it. But it's also because too much booze.
Oh, yeah.
When you're liquored up.
Dude, there's nothing you could walk up and call my mom a dumb bitch, and I would be like, if I was sober, I'd be like, yeah, maybe she deserved it. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? But like, if I'm drunk, I'm like, let's fucking go.
I got a couple Sauvignon Blancs in me.
Yeah, you get saucy on the calves.
Yeah, get the back.
By the way, speaking of saying that to your mom, let's have a fan do that. Let's put that on Patreon and see what happens.
This guy's a thinker over here.
Let's see what happens.
Let's go back a little bit. Go back to your childhood. What was the
Rewind.
name of the grocery store that your mom went to?
Jewel.
Gotta go
guy.
to Jules.
Yeah,
There you
Gotta
go.
go to Jules.
Jewel Osco.
Respect.
Back in the damn Buick. Gotta
and
go to
actually,
Jules.
dude, Serengeti.
Shout out.
Love 'em.
Wow, dude.
Dicka.
I used that music as my intro music for my special. on
Favorite,
no
Toby.
shit.
favorite actor, Dennehy.
That's right,
Favorite
dude.
drink, Dos.
Dulce. Bears.
Toby
Hawks.
turned us onto that when we went to Chicago for the first time last year.
best, dude.
Which we then did two things for a straight week. We talked like Sebastian Maniscalco the
all we
entire
did.
time that we
Yeah.
were there, and we quoted that song.
Yeah.
And every time we drove by Joel's back into Buick.
And we'll be back May 11th and 12th. Zanies. Check it out.
Zanies,
In Rosemont.
Downtown? No, Rosemont.
We're doing both.
We're
I've
doing
never
both.
been out to Rosemont.
This is our first time, too.
Yeah.
I've only known downtown, and then because Rosemont is, I guess, relatively new. I'd been gone for so long it didn't matter, and I didn't start in Chicago anyway. People are always like, "Oh, you're from Chicago." I started out here. When I left college, I went right here.
Ah.
'Cause if I went back home, I would have never left home. I would have never left
course,
Chicago in a million
yeah.
years. All my comforts were there. But I started out here. But back when I would go back when I was a young comic, Bert would let me do like little nuggets during the week at Zanies with other comics. But that downtown room was so hard when it was other Chicago comics because I was an out of towner.
Yeah.
It's like I'm from there.
Fish
but
out of water
Right,
type
right,
thing.
right.
It was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
wild. But I love that old little shitty.
Great.
That used to
Everybody
be
probably
a
thought
titty
you were
bar.
a cop when you came
Really?
back.
That's what they say. It used to be a fucking cabaret titty bar show or whatever, and then they bought it out and turned it into a nightclub and then a bar and then the comedy club. But I always loved fucking Zany. But what did you say? You said what? Take it back to what did you
Jules.
say? Oh, Jules.
Jules.
So
We got
Jewel
Jules.
Gotta go to
Osco.
Jules.
Dominic's, rest in peace. R.I.P. Dominic's is gone. It got taken over by a new fancy chain called Mariano's. You guys know about this?
No.
Mariano's.
Probably selling a lot of turtle wax. in there.
Mariano's.
Yeah.
Mariano's is like it's like
The fancy
It's like Midwest. It would be like the Midwest version of
Whole Foods.
No,
or-
well, we have Gelson's out here. Do you know what that is?
That's
It's
like super classy,
It's an
right?
overpriced grocery.
Yeah.
What is it in New York? And you guys have a
Whole Foods is kind of top
yeah,
of the
but Whole
line.
Foods is everywhere. You guys
Zabar's is pretty expensive.
Zabar's is
Zabar?
like, yeah, but there's not that many. There's only like, a couple of those. Yeah, but I know what you mean. There is an Italian one, an Italian market.
It's like one notch up where you're like, why is that?
What are we doing here?
Why is that
Why is pasta?
$14.99 a
Why is
pound?
pasta
Dina
$9.99?
DeLuca, is that what you're talking about?
No, I know that.
Maybe.
No,
I
I know
don't
that.
know.
But it's like that's what Mariano's has become now. But
Okay.
Jewel is still around. But we were always Jewel Oscoers
Nice.
for the longest time.
There you go.
Jewel Osco.
Dude, a Chicago accent, I'm
the
on
longest
board.
time.
We're going to be talking in Chicago the whole way to La Jolla. We're just going to be done. Gotta go to Joel's.
Fan of the deep dish pizza?
Yes, but there's always an asterisk
Yeah,
by it. I think tavern style is better. This is always a long
Tavern
argument.
style.
Tavern style is the
When
best.
it comes to pizza, gotta go tavern.
Tavern, gotta have your square cut.
I like an old world pie.
If you ask Chicago people about pizza, we never say deep dish.
Right,
There's
that's
this
what Toby
weird
was saying.
bullshit
Of course.
lie that I love it, but we have it once a year.
Yeah.
It's a fucking. It's I don't even know how to describe. For us, it's like it's a thing we do because it's culturally a thing.
Sure.
Families like to be like, what if
Well,
we get
yeah.
a lose? And you're like, yeah, that's a fun. It's like going bowling. You're like,
What the fuck are we
we'll go
doing?
bowling.
That'll be good for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine, but
Well,
no.
it's different in Philly because everything you heard about the cheesesteak is 100% true. We eat them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Fucking love them.
For
I
sure.
do love
Right,
those.
cheesesteak,
Whenever I go there,
Hazy.
I do eat that bullshit.
Oh, you got to.
But we have Italian beef, which is my
Yes.
I've been to Portillo's.
Okay, Italian beef to me is the ultimate Chicago food.
Okay.
Because I don't know anybody that doesn't like Italian sausage or Italian. I used to get the combo when I was a kid, which
Fantastic.
is sausage inside, beef on top.
Damn.
Kid comes to play.
Yeah,
good.
I fall asleep after now. I can't have that shit.
All right, let's hit him with some cues.
All right.
Give it to
What
me.
was
He
family
sh- he-
vacation like growing up?
We almost never took them.
Really?
I mean, seriously, I got to take vacations with like other families.
Oh, you were that kid? That's a bad look,
Oh, man, the
Santino.
Mahonies are taking you with them?
We would take. My friend Heather. We drove to Florida. I think we did that twice.
What, with her family?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You drove to Florida from Chicago with another family?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Chicago
All
people.
dirt
A lot of
balls.
Chicago people. Florida was our California. That's our California.
You fly like a gentleman.
No, thank you.
I don't think.
No,
I don't
thank you.
think that's true.
No, thank you.
Florida was our California.
Yeah,
That's
our Hawaii.
That's our fancy place.
Yeah, it's
Florida
our
was
I
Valley.
think Florida was
But
your Florida.
if we did any vacation, we did. It was always like we'd go to see my dad's family in North Carolina. We would go to Wisconsin to the Dells.
What's the
We've
Dells?
heard about that from somebody else.
Wisconsin
Yeah,
Dells.
the
It's like
Wisconsin
or
Dells.
we'd go up to one of the lakes up in Wisconsin. We'd go to Geneva, or my grandmother's family had a house that they would rent, the same house from a family friend in a place
Okay.
called Lake Delavan. Lake Delavan is like the dumpy little tiny bullshit lake that they don't whack the seaweed, so like you're always getting tangled up, and a couple of kids drown every year.
Oh, yeah,
You're
of
in the
course.
lobby of the Great Lakes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
real bad.
Yeah.
Man.
So we'd go up to Wisconsin. We didn't really take family
Okay.
No
vacation.
Disney World. Nothing like
We
that.
did for my little sister. When my little sister was old
right.
enough, we took
Okay.
her to Disney World. Sorry, Florida.
In Florida.
Never went out here.
How old were you? What were you? 18?
Yeah, 32. I think we took her when she was 6 or 7 or something like that.
All
Yeah,
right.
so then
Okay.
I was 9 years old. I was 15 or so.
When you went on vacation with Heather's family,
Yeah.
were they staying at a hotel or were they staying at another relative's?
No, we stayed in a
rental house.
a rental
Okay,
house.
okay.
Yeah, always.
Because it's a
Were you
tough
ever
look.
thrown out for smoking in the driveway?
I was
Allegedly.
Yeah. Those pictures are not of me.
How old were you when you got your passport?
Oh man, college.
Oh, okay, that's
Late
all
in
right.
college.
That's
Oh,
okay.
college because I went to London when I was a junior.
Study abroad, or just went?
Exchange.
What?
Couldn't afford study abroad.
Wait a minute.
I
This
was
is
an
a
exchange
first. You were an you were the weird guy.
I lived with the locals.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because we could the study abroad program was like so much money.
You had to put yourself out. Like,
And
all
my
that
old
shit,
man
yeah.
was like, "We're definitely not paying for that shit." So I said, "Okay, what if I get an exchange program?" And the only exchange that had my sister's school, like in London, that I could do a true exchange and not study abroad, was a place called University of Sussex in Brighton. Shout out to Brighton.
Shout out to the dock workers.
Shout out Uni, Sussex Uni. And so I lived with all Brits, a German kid and a Swedish girl. Lived in a
Wow.
in a flat with 6 people. It was 4 girls and me and this other weirdo German kid.
God damn.
Conrad.
Yikes! He seems like a wacko.
Hitler Youth all the way, dude.
Andrew, you went to
In the middle of the
Lottie?
night, I'd see him goose stepping while I was sleeping. But I was an exchange rate. Yeah, because it was
You
too
better be doing yoga in there. Fucking trying to get some sleep.
study abroad was too expensive, so I did that.
Damn.
Yeah, I did.
So you didn't move in with a family over there.
No, you lived with students in their dorms.
Okay.
Like it was just you was a rotating. The flats were these rotating. Like 2 other guys were same thing. Were exchanged from. One kid was an exchange from another European country. One kid was from fucking northern Canada. So it just was like this rotating exchange. But I actually fucking loved it, dude.
Yeah, it's a good
because
time, especially at
I-
that age.
I fell in love with a British girl.
Pretty jazzy. Yeah, I like it.
Fell in love with a Brit.
They'll get you.
All right. First car? Was it out here?
No, it was no. It was my mom's a gift my dad had bought for my mom. I drove a 1985 325e BMW. Two-door.
Really?
Mhm. It was her. It was the first.
Pops did okay.
Yeah, that was back then when you could be in sales and make like an okay living.
Sure.
But yeah, no, it was.
How many years after your mom had it did you get it?
I got it when I was 17 or 17, I think I was.
Really?
So what? Yeah, it was.
So
It
you're
was
zipping
2 years.
around?
It was 2 years younger than me.
Zipping around the suburbs of Chicago in a Beamer?
Yeah, 325e.
It's all right. What color are we talking?
Blue, a beautiful blue too. It was like a blue gray. I still love that car. I'd buy that car again
Man,
today.
you were like
Norman rebought.
Yeah,
Yes.
that,
A
yeah, that old-
2002, I think.
That old Mercedes.
No, Beamer.
Beamer,
Oh, Beamer, yeah,
An
yeah,
old
yeah.
2002 because he's got that same affinity for those things. But
Well, that's
that was
what
mine,
rappers
yeah.
are doing now. Like like older rappers that came up in like the early 2000s. They're all going out and buying those old
Oh, it's so cool.
those old fucking 550s and shit like that with
Yeah.
like the big body on them.
I think that was a gift that my dad had bought for my mom, and it was in pretty good condition because then she had gotten another car. But I drove that, man, for
that's all right.
2 years, and then I went to college.
Do you
Yeah.
remember when he gave it to her? Did he do the surprise with the bow in the front yard?
No, because I was young when he had given it to her. I was like a little.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, we were in the city.
Oh, wow.
When they got it, we were living downtown. and then we had taken it out to the suburbs. Yeah, it was a fancy little gift. I'm sure back
Moved
then
the whole house.
I'm
in
sure
that
back
thing.
then it was like $6,000.
Yeah, they used to be
Fucking-
mad cheap back in
Yeah.
the day.
Coinbase.
Coinbase.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Coinbase. What's that?
That's where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency like me.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get things saved up for the future. And Coinbase is where you want to go, a trusted source to be doing your crypto trading and buying.
You got to diversify, too. You know
Let's
what I
go.
mean? You got to wet your beak in all different... But you want to be an international businessman like KJ, you get on Coinbase.com.
Cash in a coffee can ain't going to work no more. Get on Coinbase.
Millions of people in over 100 countries trust Coinbase with their digital assets. Whether you're looking to diversify, just getting started, or searching for a better way to access crypto markets, start today with Coinbase.com. They support all the most popular digital currencies on the market and make them accessible to everybody. Easy-to-use platform. For a limited time, new users can get $10 in free Bitcoin when you sign up at Coinbase.com/garbage. They're giving away the Bitcoin over there. Sign up. Sign up at Coinbase.com/garbage for $10 in free Bitcoin. This offer is for a limited time only. Be sure to sign up today. That's Coinbase.com/garbage. Do it. Yeah.
Gang, let's talk about Blue Chew, Blue Chew, Blue Chew.
I ain't talking red chew. I ain't talking yellow chew. I'm talking blue chew, baby.
Yes, sir, gang. Time to get off the couch and get back to work. And I think you know what I'm talking about because spring has sprung
Boing.
and love is in the air.
Uh-huh.
And who couldn't use a little help? I know I can.
Big man needs it. Best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line in the pharmacy. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablets at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever the opportunity arises.
You're saving money while you're knocking boots. What are we doing?
So if you could benefit from the extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help, and we have a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code GARBAGE at checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com. Use promo code GARBAGE to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details, important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Now back to the show.
Back to the show. Ever been magnet fishing?
No, but I love watching those videos on
So
YouTube.
good. So good.
But I know they're never going to find anything legit.
No.
But I still want to watch
We
anyway.
also got our bubble burst a little bit. Say fake. Sometimes when they do find
Come
cool
on.
stuff, they fake it.
Yeah, welcome to Hollywood, kids.
Pussies.
No, I've never been, but
Don't
I've
pull
been.
that shit in New York.
But
huh?
I want to go noodling. That's what I really
Dude,
want.
this thing?
Yeah, I want to go
Yeah,
noodling.
let's fucking go.
Because my
Fuck
dad's
outta
from
here.
the South, and he's like, it's so much fun. And I was like, we gotta go. I want to put my hand in a hole and find out what's
Man,
in
Dude,
there.
that's
you're
so
not, I wouldn't
scary,
even
dude.
step in that river. Get the fuck out.
Really?
What?
You pussies, get in
the
there.
fuck
I'm
outta
in.
here.
Did you
Set
ever
it
go
up.
in a lake when you were kids?
Yeah,
Lakes?
big lake kid.
Until my feet touched the ground and I freaked out.
So
I
you're
swear.
you're that guy.
Oh, man.
Dude, I love
Creeks,
I love
anything.
creepy water. Let's go. You know what's gonna happen?
It's
Really?
the rush.
It could be
You
a
don't-
gator or something down
Nah, there won't be though. That's the thing. There won't be.
Look, this guy's making
Do you know what I
fucking
mean? There
sense.
just won't be.
I don't
How
like
many
it.
kids you know get eaten by gators?
Exactly.
Here's what it
I
really
know a
is.
couple of guys.
These psychos out here that get bit by sharks every fucking year. I'm more fucked up about the ocean. Lakes and rivers don't bother me. It's just that
Eels and slimy things.
eels. Where what am I in the Amazon? What the fuck? No, the most you get like a water moccasin. You get a fucking bullshit snake. It's not gonna.
But dude,
do
when you
anything to
see them cooking across
Yeah,
the top
dude,
of the
it's
water,
fucking
that is
loser.
fucking.
That's fun. You learn how to swim.
We're having a good time.
Let's go.
What?
Panic.
That's so
Your
man.
throat's closing up. No big deal.
That's what you. That's
Someone sucked the venom.
That's how you learn as a kid how to fuck with your friend. That's lakes and rivers that never freaked me out. We used to
Really?
do there. We used to put up in the shitty river. We put up chicken wire because it would run off from the. We'd put up
What
chicken wire.
the fuck?
Wait,
Dude.
because it would
What, are
run.
you trying to dry out the competition? You're damming up
They
the
were
river.
building a resort downstream.
There was a golf course. The golf course was up the road, and all the idiots that would hit balls into the water, it'd come all the way down the river, and we'd chicken wire it. Then we'd get the balls, clean them, go ride our bikes up, and sell them back to the golfers
Are
at the
you
fence.
kidding me?
Yeah, it was genius. My buddy even said it. He goes, "Look at all those golf balls by the rocks," and it was a net. It was disgusting, a river runoff. And so I was like, "Let's go get them." We jumped in and got them. And then he was like, we should just put something up to stop all these golf balls. So we went to fucking Home Depot, got chicken wire, put it up. We used to get golf balls. We'd ride him bike on the back of our bikes on fucking pegs. He would hold a bucket.
Shout out to Pegs.
Peg life. And then we go clean them and sell them back to him for $1 a ball. That's how we made money.
That's how Al Capone started.
I know.
like that, dude. Your friend's got to be a billionaire now, right?
Yeah, multi. Yeah.
Are you being serious? He really is?
No, but actually,
No, he's still
no.
catching
You know what's so
golf
funny?
He
balls.
got shot in front of a Jules.
He is extremely successful. He's
There
like
you go.
Yeah, that's a thinker.
smart
He's a
idea.
designer for Nike. He works for Nike now. He's like a fucking high-end dude at Nike. I just saw him. I just ran into him.
I just would have stole the balls and smashed windows with them.
We did that too. We broke a lot of. We broke a lot of bullshit.
That's called overhead right there.
Favorite flavor of Gatorade?
Lime, old school,
Old
original.
school? Original.
In fact, they brought back the cans. You can buy them in the can now from when we were
They're
kids.
nice. Were you a Gatorade gum guy growing up?
Fuck no, get out of here.
Really?
What are we
It-
talking
dude, it
about?
lasted 2
2
seconds.
seconds. It ran out of
Sucks.
flavor immediately.
I wanted to
You were
like it. I
hitting
would
it off
buy
so
it.
well.
No, but I'm talking
That's it. Get this
big
guy outta here.
league chew all day.
Sure.
I was a big
Yeah,
chew
I'm not
guy.
an asshole.
How about bubble tape?
How fuck with some bubble tape? But I put the whole thing in my mouth.
Yeah,
it's like
it's nice to get that last chunk.
Yeah, you'd eat the last chunk.
Uh-huh.
No, so I didn't like Gatorade gum because I just think it was. You got a little Gatorade flavor and then it gets tough.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No.
It wasn't good.
Here's a deep cut. What about the Razzle? Did you like the Razzle?
What's the Razzle?
The candy that turned into gum? The little Jones like that? No, you didn't even
You
know
got to
about
show me
that?
a picture on
I
your
don't
phone.
even, dude.
I don't remember it.
I don't even know. He knows candy that no one else has seen.
But
he's like a test market. They would call him and be like, "Hey, we got this new shit."
How about you know the bazoo? You know the bazoo? I don't know what that is. No, I never had that. But I never liked blow pops. I never liked
What?
the sucker
Why?
with gum in it. Because that gum was bullshit. It was sticky, would stick to your teeth. It wasn't chewable gum. It was like it would just get stuck in the
Yeah,
crevasse.
I understand.
Tootsie
I
Pop
did like
Man?
them.
Huh?
Tootsie Pop Man?
I'll fuck with a Tootsie Pop. That's fine, but I'd rather just have a Tootsie Roll on its own.
This guy sounds anti-lollipop. I don't know if I like this.
He's
It sounds like
anti-pop.
commie talk to me.
Hey, let me tell you something. You with a lollipop in your mouth and me without one, look who looks better. You know what I mean? You sucking away with a stick hanging out of your mouth and me just looking like a regular guy not doing that. Just eating a Tootsie Roll.
Got you dead to rights,
I
big man.
think I win. But I do love that was a picture of you with a sucker. Fuck that Airbnb.
Thank you, buddy.
That cocksucker already has it listed tonight too. By the way, I looked for
does?
new Airbnbs and that one
Rent it
popped
again.
up.
Rent it again.
I wanted to message him and be like, "Hey man, big, in town for the night. Need
Yeah,
a place?"
just one night. That's all I need.
Have you had Mountain Dew in the last 365 days?
In a year?
Yeah.
For sure. I gotta.
Okay.
On the road, I'm sure I
You're a soda guy? You still do a soda?
Yeah, you know
Because
what?
you keep it pretty tight.
Yeah, but I go through big waves. I've always liked Coke in a bottle is unfucking beatable.
Good man.
I drink Diet Coke. I do this for the idea that
For the
like can't
vanity,
have
yeah.
this
Sure,
sugar.
sure,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah.
But Coke in a bottle. When I have pizza, when I have popcorn, a burger, I won't not have a Coke.
Okay.
I used to think I could get away from it, and I'll never not have a Coke for the rest of my life. That's why I go
They
to the
got
gym.
us.
What's
I
on
go to
the-
the gym so I can have a Coke.
What's on the pizza? Will you do a Hawaiian?
Are you out of your fucking head?
Hit him.
I think
Santino hit him.
I think people that put fucking pineapple on a pizza. I mean, it's beyond it's not even a joke anymore. It's like disgusting
It's so
behavior.
weird, yeah.
It's repulsive, disgusting behavior. And the places that carry pineapple, shame on you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Get a fucking friend.
I didn't graduate the bottom of my class at Arizona State
To be
eat
treated like this.
pineapple. Oh my God. This guy, they brought in here, you insult me?
I didn't go to Sun Devil U and catch a couple of cestides.
Yeah.
I'm talking either I really love Pep is old school. Pep is my go-to,
Pepperoni.
but
Gentleman's move.
Italian sausage with peppers
Sure.
and or onions.
Sure.
Love. Mushrooms I'll fuck with too, but I don't like too much shit on my pizza. Then it weighs
course.
it down and makes it annoying.
Did you have a go-to frozen pizza growing up as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this might be a little fancy.
Here we go.
But if we were going to get frozen, which we never really did because we would just order pizza from the street,
Sure.
I really love those Stouffer's French bread pizzas.
Buddy!
Fuck me. That was a little fancy.
They're a little
That's
fancier.
a tent pole in our
It's a little fancy,
organization.
but Stouffer's French bread.
I'll still get
Unbelievable.
them.
I texted them. I
They're
tweeted,
so good.
I tweeted them one time and I said, it took me 30 years to figure out why it had that. You know what the flavor that's it's the fennel seeds. They have little fennel seeds, and that's like that little nugget
Little bit of rye.
Yeah, a little bit of difference in there. And so Stouffer's to this day
You feel
was
like an
my
aristocrat.
favorite.
Those
when you're
things
eating
in
it.
the 80s.
They're individually sleeved
Now,
too.
no, okay,
So
here's what it
classy.
is though. did you guys cook them and then cut them, or was it cook them and eat it whole?
Eat it whole.
Okay, right. See, I would go over to friends' houses and their mom would cut it, and I was annoyed.
Yeah,
Because then
what?
it was like, why
Then you're
can't
not
we
eating a
just-
slice of pizza. I'm just having a couple of nips.
Yeah,
it's like an
give me
This is
appetizer.
fucking
Give me
cocktail
my own.
hour. Let's go.
Yeah. What are we at a wedding? Let's
Give me my
fucking
own.
go.
Yeah, that was probably my go-to. If my mom bought those, I was like, fuck yeah, we have fucking French bread pizza.
That's nice.
They were all right.
Because for us too, probably you guys too, is the same thing. If you want a pizza, my mom quick to order pizza. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
cook you fucking idiots.
Oh,
all the time.
100%. Friday
Delivery
night
or
pizza
pickup.
night.
Yeah, of
Fine,
course.
Fantastic. Magazines in the bathroom?
Now or as a kid?
Now.
Oh, now it's like bullshit. I have a woman that lives with me, so it's like
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
This guy.
So no
I know.
playgirls, I'd imagine.
No, so it's a lot of like Hustler,
Tasteful stuff.
She likes the rough stuff.
Squirty Beaver. There's a lot of like normal.
Squirty beef.
No, when we were kids, it was Sports Illustrated.
Okay.
stacked to
Big,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
ceiling.
from like 1922.
and that was
yeah.
me. And that was me as a kid. It was Sports Illustrated, and then I'd sneak in a Victoria's Secret that I would steal from my mom.
Oh yeah.
And then one time, my dad was
to
like,
comb your hair with.
"Yeah." My dad was like, "Why is there a bunch of mom's Victoria's Secrets in your bathroom?" And I'm like, "What? What are those doing in there?"
How do they even the fucking
That's-
mailman?
You know that
Yeah.
guy's we should fire him if we can fire him.
Can we
Dad.
change routes? Yeah.
But no, yeah, Sports Illustrated forever. It was stacked to the ceiling, and I was obsessed.
Did you ever get anything from them? Did you ever get the football phone or the
Are
windbreaker?
you out of your mind? That's I mean, one of my favorite tapes to this very day was the greatest bloopers in baseball from Sports Illustrated, and
come on.
I looped that tape for hours and hours on end, and it was all footage of like guys having a home run bounce off their fucking head, or they did like a whole piece about Jose Oquendo, who was the greatest utility player at the time. Like I almost remembered, if you put that tape in, I could probably recite it back to you. But I got everything from there. And I was a Marlboro Miles kid because my real
Hit
dad
me.
smoked.
Yeah.
So I had jackets, I had beanies.
you have the
I had,
sleeping
I had
bag?
Marlboro. I didn't get the fucking bag. There was way too many points.
My boy had it. He showed up to a fucking sleepover in 6th grade with the Marlboro bag. We were like, whoa.
That guy's a hot shot.
Yeah.
That guy's and then whoever gave him those points is beyond dead.
Oh,
He
yeah.
died
He didn't
25
laugh.
years ago.
They were menthols, too.
Yeah, my real dad and every woman he ever dated or married again always smoked. And so I would literally be like, you have to collect those for me. And when I would go see my dad, he'd have Ziploc bags
Yeah,
filled
that
with Marlboro
catalog
Miles.
was fun to go
So
through.
amazing.
That's
Like,
a
maybe I
tough
need a
look if that's the
compass.
connection between you and your dad.
Yeah.
He's trying to, I got as many as I could.
I was like, it's not enough. Got to do more.
Did I earn your love, boy? Have you had poison ivy as an adult?
No, but as a child, constantly.
All the time.
I had it all the fucking time. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I had poison. I got it on my leg searching for a golf ball. That's
I'll give it to you.
corny
Were you
version
trying to
of it.
sell the golf ball, or was it
No,
yours?
but I should have.
Okay.
Just to
Personal
pay for
use.
the medical bills.
Any allergies?
No, you know what's so funny? I don't think so, but I've never tested for them. So if
Okay.
I have something that makes me sick, I'll just probably eat it again in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any. I mean, I'm there's things that I like. Raw tomato makes me nauseous,
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Cooked
fuck with
tomato
raw
I love.
Yeah, same.
but a raw tomato, like if it's on something, I'll do that. You know what I mean?
Really?
That just made me feel
Oh,
that.
tomato on the sandwich?
Raw tomato is it's mushy, wet. Why the fuck
it
is
ruins
it on there?
everything around it.
Look what it does
Really?
to the bread. Look what it does
Yeah,
to the
but when
bread.
the tomato mixes in with the mayo, that's what it's all about.
Why? But why?
I don't know.
I don't need it.
Because I'm a fat piece of shit, Andrew.
Yeah, but cooked tomato, home run. Stewed tomatoes,
Stewed
yes.
tomatoes,
Sun-dried, cooked.
Sun-drieds are all right.
Little tiny little tiny Roman tomato. Any of that, you put some heat to it, perfect. Raw, it's shit. It's a shit.
I'm with
it's
you.
shit.
It's kind of
It's
a
a shit
gentleman.
fruit.
Do you want a tuxedo?
No, fuck no.
You
No,
don't?
I barely got a couple of suits.
Wait, what's your suit
Yeah.
situation?
What's that rundown?
I get a suit every time somebody dies or gets married.
Yeah,
so
I do
I've
the
got
same thing.
4.
Okay.
I've got 4 suits now. But
Nice.
it literally started from.
Are they
Well, I mean,
fancy? I mean, what are they?
Well,
what are we
2
talking?
of them are my childhood best friend. You had to buy. You know, they set it up for you at Joseph A. Bank, so you had to go and get the suit that they because it's he
So
wanted
much for
everyone to
nice.
be
Oh,
same.
for the wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For the funeral, my
Same
grandma.
guy.
Yeah, same guy. Same guy, different suit.
2 weeks later.
This guy died, made me buy a suit again.
Wanted another fucking suit.
Hey, Andrew, that's a sweet purple vest you got underneath there.
I only got
Looking like Steve Harvey.
and I never had a suit for anything Hollywood because I never had to have a suit for that. So I never bought anything until fancy weddings. Because forever I would just wear a sport coat. And my dad, I would give one of my dad's. I would go home, grab a sport coat,
Yeah.
and go to a wedding because all the weddings for me were always people don't get married out here. Everyone out here is a bad person.
Uh-huh.
So I would just have to go. I'd be back in Chicago is where I'd go. But I have 4 suits now. But they're Hugo Boss.
Hugo
all right.
Bosses?
It's nice.
What's the most expensive piece of clothing you own? Would you know off the top of your head? $1,000 jeans.
Shoes,
No,
probably.
fuck no.
No,
I don't
nothing
know.
like
Got your
that?
Kicks, kid?
I have a lot of kicks, but I bought them years ago, and they were all, like Jordans I used to love.
Sure.
But I think the most expensive thing in my closet probably is a suit.
Okay.
Probably got to be a suit because those suits are like $1,000, $800.
Yeah. How many pairs of dress shoes do you have?
3.
Any
I have one very nice pair of dress shoes. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I have
who's are they?
Ferragamos. I have a nice pair of Ferragamos. Yeah.
What about the
Well,
Dude, I used to
watch
love
game.
watches. I have them and I never wear them anymore. But I've got
you got a Patek?
no.
No.
Can you believe? No. What if I? No. I've got.
He doesn't know what that is, by the way.
Yeah.
He heard it in a Drake song.
Patek Philippe. No, I've always wanted an Audemars, an AP. I would love it. That
Yeah.
that to me, if I made enough money, I probably still wouldn't buy it. But I think Audemars is the nicest. I've got a Breitling. I've got a
Got a Rolly?
Longines. I don't like Rolex.
You got a Longines.
Yeah, I have a Longines and I have a Breitling.
I got
and
a short jean, but that's just me.
Not that, but I rarely wear them. They're watches that I kind of bought as like I bought a Breitling when I got my first sitcom.
That was the
As
next
like a
question.
gift to myself.
Yeah, what was the
any
first
big
big
purchase
thing?
or any purchase you kind of regret when you're like, you might not even had it, but you got to check and you're
No,
like,
because I'm so cheap, dude. I was cheap.
Really?
I've
You
been
are,
cheap
huh?
my whole life. I never bought anything for I bought my parents the first check I got, period. But way before the sitcom, like the first check I got, I bought my parents an iMac desktop computer,
Okay.
and because they had a computer for fucking 20 years, and I brought it home for Christmas, and I thought I'm gonna be the belle of the ball.
Sure.
Like they're gonna fucking put a statue of me in the front yard.
How much was the check?
The check was for $6,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
spent half it on computer.
Yeah, like a fucking,
Didn't even think
like,
about
like
taxes.
a dickhead. Yeah. So I brought the
I'm
iMac
assuming
home,
that's gross. Too,
and my
by the way.
dad opens it up, and my mom was like, "Wow, an Apple," because it was like,
Mm-hmm.
holy shit. And my dad was like, "Where's the base? Where's the floor part?" And I was like, "No, it's in the thing." And he's like, "Yeah, right."
There's
Take
no
it back.
tower. This thing ain't gonna start.
Yeah.
He was literally like,
How
"What
many-
else do we gotta buy?"
Yeah, go get me a Dell.
It was so annoying. He hated it. My dad's never used it once.
Really?
Can't play my
uses
solitaire.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Guy's old school. I like it.
That was the first gift. But I never bought anything. I've never done the
Nothing reckless. Jet skis.
No, man. Honestly, I've never
No?
bought any. I'm so cheap. I was so worried. I'm so worried that I'm never gonna have it again.
Sure.
Because I started with such little money.
Right.
Like
I
I
got
had
you.
no money, so I was always like, oh man.
You got some investments cooking now? You
No,
diversifying a
it's
little
all
bit?
gone. Yeah, I don't even see it. All the money goes
Really?
into a fucking savings thing.
Damn.
The most expensive thing I've bought is my car, my Nissan Cube.
Okay.
That's my you guys heard the Cube outside. You heard the Cube
Dude, I
outside.
believed you for a
It
second.
took me a second.
Yeah.
The Cube is outside
I was
rumbling
like, maybe
around.
Nissan came out with a really cool new
Well, no, they
Cube.
stopped making them in 2012, and God bless, rest in peace, because I love the Cube, and my Nissan folks know. Shout out to Nissan Cube, the greatest car that's ever been
All my
produced.
money goes to my Miata. Dirt bag. It's great.
Too busy with my Scion.
Pretty classy guy here.
Not bad. I've
Not
got
bad at
some
all.
trash in there.
What kind of air freshener you got in the car?
No air freshener. Don't believe in it.
Really?
I can't do it.
You get in the car detailed when you get a wash, or you just getting a regular run through?
Regular wash. In fact, it's
Inside and out?
You on a
only,
schedule?
Only outside.
Only. What?
Only outside.
Who cleans the inside?
Me?
Oh, you do.
You
You,
eat
get
in the
out there on
car?
a Saturday?
Never eat in the car. Ever.
Smoke in the car?
No. Anything like that goes in my wife's car.
Nice.
We bought her a Jeep. That's kind of like
That's
our.
the knockaround
Okay.
car.
You can do whatever you want in that thing.
Really?
In my fucking Nissan
Cube?
Cube, you don't.
There's no eating in the car.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm picky about who I
Very
let in the
Phil
vehicle.
Leotardo of you. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you'd make the list, big man.
Yeah.
Oh, I assume
There's
that.
certain people that wouldn't be able to get in the car. Certain people in this room just wouldn't be able to get in the car.
Sometimes a round peg doesn't fit into a cube, you know?
And we're going to figure out who that is right after these words.
Yeah, no eating in the car, no fucking way.
This guy's pretty classy.
I like my cars are the only thing I love, and so that's the only thing I ever paid attention to was like keeping a car nice. Because when I was young, when I first moved out here, I couldn't afford it. I had a Hyundai Sonata, was the first car I bought, and I was like, I'm gonna work hard enough. And every year I upgraded a car. I would like sell it, get a new car, sell it, get a new car. Like my first car that had a little bit of
Cachet.
Well, I had a Subaru WRX because I like speed, and I was like, this is a fun, cooler.
You an
color
aftermarket
was
guy?
it?
You put
Blue?
some, put
No,
some
I
things
never
on
touched.
it?
I never touched it because I didn't know what I was doing.
No.
What color are we talking?
Black,
Black.
jet black.
That black
I loved
one's
it.
nice.
with the red trim and red brakes. That That was like the best car I thought I ever.
Was that a stick?
Yeah.
Is this a stick you have now?
No, you
Okay.
can't get these things in stick
Okay.
anymore,
The
man.
cubes?
You got to special order the cubes if you want it in stick.
You got to know a guy.
But I had a car.
I had a plan.
PT Cruiser with a stick?
Laying wheels.
The stick is up here. It's this huge knob. No, I wish more cars still made fucking stick.
Any runaways or anybody missing from the family growing up?
Mentally, yeah. There's a lot of people that are missing.
Half of them are checked out.
No runaway. Well, no, my family's so big. My mom's one of 10 kids, so like we have
My
like
mom's one of
40
9.
cousins.
Yeah, I'm the
It's
same
like,
way.
Damn.
crazy.
So
That's Irish.
There's a lot of people that just went away that we don't see anymore.
Okay.
That like they kind of probably got sick of the family and they were like, "Fuck this."
Anybody on the local news in Chicago for any reason growing up?
Probably. Yeah. That can't be disclosed here on this.
Hey,
No,
fat boy, keep it moving.
I've had a few. Yeah, we've had a few unfortunates in our family, but also,
Unfortunate.
you know, it's for them to tell.
Of course.
That's a tough one.
Of course.
Anyone
That shows class right there.
Yeah.
Most people be chomping at the bit.
Yeah, but that's like old
This is a
school
reserved
Chicago
gentleman.
dirtbag. Like, I don't talk outside of school. You know
we
what
don't.
I mean?
We don't need
I
to
let
give that
them handle
information
their
out.
business.
I'll let my attorney tell you what they need to tell you.
You get home, your dad's yelling at you. What the fuck you talking
You're out
about
there
the
on the
Mac for?
podcast.
What's
You're
the matter
snitching
with
on all you garbage. I'm like, you watch the show? I love that show.
Hey, Dad, that's Patreon. Anyone in your family live on a houseboat for any period of time?
Ooh, no, but my uncle used to own a pontoon, which I thought that was to me
That's a good
the
time.
closest we could get to boats. When people were like, "Oh, you guys have a boat," I'm
practically a
like,
yacht.
"Well, Uncle's got a pontoon boat.
Yeah.
We
They're
can fit the
literally-
whole fucking neighborhood on
They're
it."
literally called party boats.
Yeah, they're party boats. When you're one of 10, when you have one of 10 kids and all the brothers sisters have kids, you can't buy a fucking boat.
Yeah,
you have to buy
it'd
something you can
ruin
fit
every
the whole
weekend,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Dude, we had a same thing. My uncle, my mom's brother had a pontoon boat.
I
Held
think
like
pontoons
16
were the
people.
best.
We go out drinking,
Because
partying.
speedboats are fun for like 15 minutes, and then they're annoying.
You can't
Yeah.
hear anything. You
Yeah,
can't
then it's
talk.
like
Yeah.
pontoons. It never starts. It never stops. It's a continuation of
Yeah.
you walk out of the dock, you're still on a dock.
Getting drunk and peeing in a lake. That's a Saturday right
Love.
there.
You ever pooped in a lake?
No, have you?
Yeah, I pooped in a lake.
Why?
Because I was having so much fun, I didn't want to get out.
Yeah.
You're joking.
No, I pooped in that lake. I pooped in Lake Delavan. Shout out to Lake Delavan.
How old were you?
Pooped in that lake. 20.
Would you swim over? And
No,
poop?
I was probably 12 or 13. when
And
I
you
pooped.
swim over, you poop, and then you swim.
We were already out there. I had to shit.
What if it came back and floated around? A river, I can understand. It goes
Lakes have a
away.
tide too, my friend. Lakes have tides too.
And they smell like shit.
Yeah. Well, this lake already stunk like shit. This was the seaweed lake that I was talking about. And they never. So that was the thing. Like the nicer lakes, they carve the seaweed in the season, right? So then they get rid of it. What they do, they carve it and they have a boat come net it out and get it out. But this seaweed throughout the whole fucking thing, and sometimes it would grow all the way up.
Yeah, so it's like at the top.
Oh, dude, everywhere you'd step. Oh, that freaks you out. I loved
Get
it.
those icky
Because you'd fuck with the kid cousins. We'd fuck with the younger
Oh,
ones.
yeah, of course.
Like, there's snakes under the water, and like, here, there's snakes! And you grab one and fuck with them. Yeah.
Did somebody shit in here?
What's that brown snake? What is that?
Ever been to an air show?
Absolutely. Well, the Air and Water Show in Chicago is probably one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. That's where the Blue Angels fly. Have you ever seen that?
Of course.
God bless. God bless.
Have you
the
ever
Blue
seen a
Angels.
crash at an air show?
Nah, I wish. I'm not lucky enough. That's like a hole in one. I've never seen one of those either.
Great answer.
I want both.
Have you ever worn pants that zip into shorts?
100%.
Whoa.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. Pants that tear away. I've worn tearaways. No. I've worn. Yeah. Hiking fucking pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've worn those before, but in the appropriate venue.
Okay.
I'm not wearing those.
You're not
out
wearing them to the store.
to get lunch.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
Do you
no.
go hiking?
Sometimes, yeah, but I'm not really that guy.
You have a gym membership?
Kind of.
Elaborate.
You ready for the classy? I love golf. It's like my favorite thing. So I
Okay.
joined a golf club.
Member.
Hold on a second. Stop the presses.
We talking
You're a
public,
member of a
private, semi-private? What are we doing?
You're a
here?
member of a country club?
But it's a golf club. Big difference.
Why?
Country clubs are for families with pools and kids. This is just a golf course. We are exclusive for golfers.
Okay.
You can't
Is there a
jump-
clubhouse? Can we go have lunch?
You can't. I can. As a member, I can. Yeah, I can go.
What's
as
the
much-
guest policy situation?
What's
I
the
can
How
smoke?
many guest passes
They
you got
always
left
say I
this
can
month?
bring one of two guests.
Can you
so
smoke on the premises?
You certainly fucking can.
Okay.
It's a men's club, so to speak. It's
Nice.
it's a golf club.
Keep those broads out of your
That's
hair.
pretty
you know?
nice.
No, nothing like that. We let the ladies. No, but it's a
For an
traditional-
hour on
it's
Sunday.
Traditional golf course.
Just to do the cooking.
Yeah. Clean up and get out. No, it's a golf course that has a gym at it, but it's only golf. You can't join unless you play golf. So like
That's
country
pretty
club,
nice.
you can just join a country club for the amenities.
Sure.
Right? There's one in your neighborhood.
The pool, the fucking
But
restaurant,
you
whatever.
guys have a club. You can have lunch there. You can do this. You can do
Yeah,
that.
but it is.
You're
golf.
there for golfing. What are you shooting nowadays there, Mr. Santana?
I'm a 5.2 index. 5.2 index. So I'm, depending on what course you're talking about, I'm like a 7 handicap.
What would something like that run you for a membership for a year? Ballpark.
I don't know.
What
do you mean
you
you
don't
don't
want to tell
know?
you?
Oh,
He knows he
man.
cut the fucking check.
I'll say this.
Is it more or less than the cube?
It's about the same as the cube. But the club I play at is pretty level as far as LA has some of the most expensive clubs. It's
Sure.
nuts. But like the highest end would be like Riviera or LACC, Los Angeles Country Club, or Bel Air.
What are we talking about? Something like that?
Those
$5
are
grand
like,
a year?
Those are like $250,000 to
What?
$250,000 to $500,000.
We're talking money out here.
Well, no, $250,000
This
to
ain't a pitch and putt
$500,000
in
just
Queens.
to join. Right, that's the joint.
Then the greens
and then their
fees.
annuals are I don't even know. I don't know what their
Restaurant
annuals are.
minimums, the whole nine.
But then I'm nowhere even remotely.
I don't know. You
near
wouldn't
that.
tell me the number. That's pretty classy.
Let's
like
say
it.
this: on the lowest end, the lowest golf club would probably be like around the country would be like $8 to $10,000 to join. So it's more than that, but it's way less than
Does
the
all
other.
right.
It's not cheap.
Would you consider yourself good at laser tag?
At one point, I was dominatory. I was
Could
undefeated.
have went pro.
Yeah, I should have went pro.
Should have listened to my coach.
I'm a bar game king. Like I'll fuck you up in darts. I'll get you in shuffleboard.
Do you have any of these at the house? You have darts at the house?
Darts at the house, without a doubt.
How
I
about you with that?
want a shuffleboard at the house. I don't have any
That's
fucking room.
That's the goal for
You gotta
every,
be a big
for
dog. Is the
every
basement redone?
Irish dirtbag.
We don't have a basement out here. We're on out here. We're lifted on fucking slabs. We don't have basements out here because it's bedrock. If you have a basement out here,
A little bit of cash.
Hashish.
sure.
Where's the dartboard? It's not like in the kitchen or anything, is it?
Garage.
Ah.
Where it belongs.
Do you have the
Yeah.
garage set up nice?
We're getting there, man. It's taken a long time because they wanted the amount of money they want in LA to fix these garages. It's absurd. So we've been cleaning it out. My old lady's dad is a contractor. He built their house with his own hands, so he's helped. He's got big dudes.
I wouldn't have picked up if you didn't do
This
that.
guy's got baseball mitts for you. When you meet this, her dad's hands are it's absurd. It's the size of this table. It emasculates you immediately when he shakes your fucking
Yeah,
hand.
just mitch you.
Because he's a man hand that built stuff. And we touch microphones. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Sad.
Get
the
scared
I
of-
do meet and
get
greets
scared of
too.
seaweed. and
Yeah,
like-
yeah. Great to meet you. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
Kiss it. That'll be $500.
What's the floor in the garage looking like? You got the gray with the paint chips?
It's cement. It's cement. It's never. I haven't redone any of
Two
that
car,
stuff.
one car?
It's for 2 cars, but cars don't go in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's storage and shit.
How you gonna shoot the darts? Yeah.
What about in the kitchen? What's the fridge situation? You own Viking, Sub-Z?
stainless steel?
Stainless steel. It's what came with the house.
You got one of
Okay.
these, or you got the drawer at the bottom?
one big and one pull drawer.
Not
It's
bad.
one big door and one pull drawer.
Island in the middle?
Nah, kitchen
No
small.
island?
No. We have a very humble home.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have a big house.
Gas stove, electric stove.
Gas, but I wish it was electric. I like electric more, but it's gas.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm a
That's
gas
trashy.
man.
yeah. I like electric.
You like the coils?
Because in college we had electric and I loved it.
Yikes.
Yeah, I loved it.
Lighting a
Heats up-
cig
heats
on
It heats
electric.
up immediately.
Yeah.
Heats up mac
outta
and cheese.
here.
Nice. That's pretty good. You eat
Yeah.
ice?
Huh?
We eat ice?
Of course. What do you mean? Every drink
Yeah.
that has ice in it, you're gonna eat it.
You're chewing it? You
Yeah.
spitting it? Will you put it in your mouth and spit it back into
If
the
the
drink?
cube is too big, you bite it in half, spit it back in the drink,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then you end up finishing it. I've never had a drink with ice that I haven't eaten the ice,
Great.
which
All
is
right.
funny now that I think about that because I've never, unless it melts into the coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only way. That's very interesting. Now you're making me think about, because I've heard people say like, you chew ice. I'm like, doesn't everybody chew ice?
No, it's relative. It's a trashy behavior.
It is.
I feel like I got you
Sitting
in the
there
ropes now.
chomping.
We're about to crack this kid
Yeah,
wide open.
you put on a good thing.
Yeah.
While I used to smoke, I used to dip. I
You-
gave up all that.
Do you pee in the shower?
That's insane.
You don't?
People that don't pee in the shower,
Okay, good.
I'm blown away.
All right.
Why?
I don't
All right.
know.
Why?
I don't know. It's
It doesn't
insane.
make sense. I brush my teeth in the shower.
Yeah!
That's trashy. I got to follow
I keep
up.
a toothbrush
You
in the
keep
fucking
it in
sho-
there?
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting.
Where does it need to go?
Outside
Here we
dude,
fucking
that's
go.
insane.
Where does it need to go?
This kid, he
He
came
put
in
on
here
a real,
all fucking hoity-toity.
a real good
Get
story
the
when he
fuck
walked
outta
in.
here. Hit
Listen,
me with the
I feel
sob
obligated
story.
to tell you, if you want to lawyer up right now, you probably want to go ahead because it's about to get ugly in here.
Yeah, I brush my teeth in the shower every morning. It feels so great. I love it. As the water's running all over me, I love brushing my teeth in there.
You ever take a poop, not wipe, get in the shower, and just clean out that way?
Did it this morning.
Holy shit! Wow.
Because I got to tell you, this is the classy part of the trashy. I'm classy and trashy. I took the shit, but we have a shower where we've got the wall things, the wall sprayers.
Sure.
So one is right at my asshole.
That's like a bidet.
Right
Exactly. That is a bidet. That's why I built the fucking shower that way. We redid the bathroom. I said, I want the ones that are I can clean my nuts on my
Getting
asshole.
hype about the shower. I told that fucking plumber.
Told that
Put
fucking
that
asshole.
fucking nozzle in my
So
asshole.
I do. I have a bidet. I spread it open. I clean it out. It's delicious.
There you go. All
Why am I
right.
wasting toilet paper? I'm saving the environment.
When that waft of poop hits your face, though,
on.
when the hot water hits it, ooh.
No, I like it.
It's like
dude.
fresh cookies in
Reminds
the oven.
me who I am. Reminds me where I come from.
Oh man, he's falling apart quick.
Have you ever worn a Kiss Me I'm Irish shirt?
Yes, of course. In fact, I made one.
Whoa.
My freshman year of college. I found an old like a Gaelic dress at a fucking Salvation Army
Thrift store, yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Gaelic dancing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
Irish dancing.
River dancing.
Yeah, river dance. And I wrote "Fuck me, I'm Irish" on it for St. Patty's Day, my freshman year of college. And I walked around with it, and I got laid. By the way, so
What
it
was his
worked.
name? Let's go.
Michael.
Nice Irish.
Good Irish lad.
Michael O'Flanagan.
Michael O'Flanagan. A nice tiny Irish dick.
You buy sneakers, will you wear them out of the store?
Oh no! You know what? That's
No need for a bag.
You're
I'm gonna
shitting
wear
in the
these
shower. This is where we're drawing the line.
I'll wear them out of the store unless I think I should save them for a special occasion.
Fair enough.
But I'll wear sneakers out of the store. That's fine.
Have you ever worn a Kangol hat?
No, my grandfather used to give me 1,000 of them.
Why did your grandmother have
my
them?
grandfather,
Oh.
the guy who worked at
The
the
guy
track.
ran numbers. You need a Kangol hat to run numbers.
I tell you, this is hard to explain unless you've seen the guy. But so he had friends that worked in factories on the west side of Chicago, and he would go and get wholesale stuff, at cheap prices. Like he used to go get floor mats for kitchen runners for kitchens for commercial kitchens.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his buddy worked at a rubber store, so he would cut this from the factory, put him in his trunk, and he always had a hustle. So he'd walk into a restaurant. This is no bullshit, and he'd be like, he'd go, "I'm here to check out the kitchen." Nobody would argue because you worked at a restaurant.
like you
you
own
worked
the
at a
place.
restaurant or a bar.
Holy
You would just
shit.
go, "Oh,
yeah,
is
whatever.
this guy from the
I guess
thing?"
Steve ordered them.
So he'd walk in the back and he would see the rubber mats and be like, "These need to be replaced immediately." And he'd rip them out, throw them away, and go put in his new mats and talk to the manager and be like, "I'll give you a good deal on it, but these are a safety hazard." And they would every single time.
It's a good
He was a hustler. He was a
Damn.
bully. He was a bully. But he always had Kangol hats. He had jackets. He was like Canal Street in an Oldsmobile.
These steps are unsafe. No one's falling down them. They're about to. Okay?
They're dope.
Yeah. Have you ever gone ghost hunting?
Yeah, of course. When I was a kid,
Okay.
that was like
Not as an adult though.
no, but as an adult, I'll do some kiddie shit. I'll do I like going to haunted houses and shit like that.
Okay.
I
That's
think
all right.
that's fun.
In the spirit, of course.
Yeah, I'll get into the spirit. I like that. I decorate the fuck out of my house.
Christmas,
Halloween.
real tree,
Really?
fake
You
tree.
go all in?
We get both.
Whoa!
We get both.
How's
we get a
that
real
work?
tree and a fake tree. Because we wanted
Fake tree in the atrium or when you come
yeah,
in
the real
door?
tree's always a tiny
Atrium.
Or the
one. We don't have an
foyer?
atrium. A front room, yeah.
Foyer.
Front room.
Door. Front room. Big
Front
room,
room.
front room. No, but we'll have a she wants a small little one for the smell, and I agree.
Okay.
So it doesn't make the mess. But
That's
we have
all
the
right.
fake one in the front because what a fucking nightmare. Once you have your own place and you get trees, we used to get real trees all the time. It was
Yeah,
a
we get 'em all
fucking
the time.
nightmare. It was
Yeah,
a fucking
it's a lot.
nightmare.
Colored
So-
lights, white lights?
Colored, gotta have colored. White lights is
Really?
white
No,
lights.
color
is
lights is
absurd.
trash,
Color
dude.
lights
Color lights are the
Color
best.
lights is
It's the
trash.
best. Color lights for the
Santino,
rest of my life.
telling ya.
You know what? I got color lights on the tree and on the outside of my home. I color light the fucking
The roof?
The roof.
The
Yeah.
gutters?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Kid's trash. I'm
Color
sorry.
light.
You're
Lights,
starting
baby.
to come undone.
Do you sleep with some sort of weapon near you?
There's a gun nearby.
Really?
I meant like a golf club or something.
Yeah.
There's a gun nearby.
This guy's Second Amendment. All right.
Hey, man.
Hoorah! Let's go.
It's the best country in the fucking world. All right.
There's a gun.
There's a gun nearby. So for any
Near-
criminals, come on over and say hello.
Come make fun of my
A
colored lights.
gun nearby. You
Come
made-
near my
you made it
Nissan
sound-
Cube and you'll get rah, 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 rah.
Dude, a gun nearby sounds like it's the 7-Eleven. Yeah, it's nearby.
That's the name of my next special. There's a gun nearby.
That's good. Can you play chess?
Fuck no. Checkers.
All right.
Yeah. Chess.
Check.
Who knows how to play chess? Do you know how
A
to play
lot
chess?
of people. No, we're trash though.
Well, yeah, then I'm on your team. I can't play chess. No, chess is any fancy smart people shit. I have no business.
Do you read?
Come on, no way. No way. Why?
Have you ever recommended a book you didn't read to somebody else?
Constantly. If I'm in the airport and I see like one of the nation's bestsellers, I'll say it to a guy on a plane or something. Like, you know what's really good?
Matthew McConaughey's book.
You got to read Heartless. It's fantastic.
It's amazing. You know, it's one of Oprah's picks.
We only got time for a couple more here.
All right.
We got to wrap it up.
You know karate?
I know what it is. No, I never took it as a kid. I never did jujitsu or any of that stuff. I never got near any of that. I never liked it.
You own any Sheryl Crow CDs?
Do you want any?
I'm sure she's on my playlist.
Okay.
I'm sure she's on my Spotify somewhere.
Sure.
All I want to do is have a little fun before I die.
We eat at a counter at a diner.
Exclusively.
Really?
got it.
You're
You go to a
counter
diner
guy.
and you sit at a table.
Depends on how many people you got, because
I
it
go-
ruins
I-
the hang.
I don't go out with too many people. If I go out with a group of people, it's to a nice dinner. If I want to go to a counter, if I want to go to it's so funny. It's called at the counter. If I go to a diner, yeah, I love the counter. The Swivelies, come on, man.
So you go out to dinner with a couple of pals, couple of friends, a couple of comics, all doing pretty well. You know,
Yeah.
some of your peers.
We go to a nice. I want to go to like a. If we go
you go
out,
to Nobu or something.
I want to go to like a nice dinner if I'm going to go out and take the time.
But what about the check?
Who's
Are you
picking that
splitting
check
it?
up?
It depends on the level. It's all levels, dude. It's levels. Who's doing well? You know what I mean? It's just, like sometimes if we're all the same, yeah, it's like a throw the card in and whatever.
Okay.
Sometimes credit card roulette. That's always fun.
Okay.
But if there's guys, like if I'm with guys that I know that, you know, I'll pick up the tab. Yeah, I'll pick it up.
You take leftovers home with you?
Depends on where we are. That's really
Really?
interesting. Depends on where we are. First of all, there is no leftovers in most of my meals.
Yes, that's
Okay.
where I'm at.
I mean, breakfast is my favorite meal, and there's never will there be a
Sure,
leftover.
you don't take breakfast.
But lunch too, there's not much that I
If
would
I
get
like
that
it,
would-
I'm eating the whole
I'm gonna
thing.
finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dinner is a leftover night, but if you go to a nice spot, you can't take leftovers. If you go to a nice
Why do you
restaurant,
say you can't? Just it's tacky.
Yeah, tacky.
Hit me.
You go to a nice spot, you got to leave it. It's like,
Yeah.
I had it, I tried
Walking out with a bag like a fucking
it.
jerk off.
Scumbag. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta go to Maddie. Look,
Waiting for your like
piece
the
of
valet
shit.
is like, hey, where's your car?
Invite you over here, get kicked out of my Airbnb free, insult me. You go to a good friend's wedding recently, you're doing well. You
Yep.
got a little bit of cash.
What's
on
in
you.
that envelope?
What's in the envelope, Santana?
This is what we wanted to
Come
know.
on.
You know what's funny? I've only done that. I let the lady take care of that. We buy
Smart.
stuff off of the thing.
The registry.
the registry.
Do?
Yes.
You're breaking
Because
my
money
heart.
feels like money feels condescending. Money is like, here, this is for you and your little family.
That's pretty good.
See, I like
He's
to.
got deep-seated issues, but
I
that's
buy
pretty
stuff
good.
off the thing, and I'll buy a really nice, fucking expensive thing off the thing.
Okay.
But that way, I feel less bad because cash, for some reason, always feels like it's
Here,
like,
you
oh,
need
here's-
this.
You cut,
You need
it's like a
this.
tip jar. Like, oh, you need a couple bucks in your little jar for
So
your little wedding.
you're talking you buy like a $500,000 item, something like that?
Yeah. The most expensive thing. I bought a thing for someone that was $1,000.
I gave you the blood
That's
jet.
a lot.
I bought a
grand
grand.
is nice.
Jihad's
It
nice.
was a gift. It was a gift. It was a thing that they wanted, and I bought them the thing.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some good principles in
Yeah.
him, but he's trash.
I know.
trash.
Deep down, this guy.
I
Yeah.
keep wanting to give it to you, and then you said you were kicked out of nursery school or whatever, and I'm like, I can't. You've been doomed from the start.
No.
But he's smart with the cash, which is pretty good.
That's the only thing I can. Yeah, that's the only thing that I've always been a pincher, like because genuinely, as a comic, you were always like,
It's coming and going.
when
You
is
don't-
this going to come again?
Sure.
I wish I thought like that.
Now you piss it away, huh?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's gone.
I see how
We do all right, and he is.
we just started
he is
doing. We just
jammed
started
up
doing
right now.
okay. The first month that the Patreon was like sizable, I went and bought my mom like a $2,000 necklace.
See, but okay, different. I'm okay with buying other people's stuff.
Okay.
In the past 3 months, he's been to not for work. He's been to France, Hawaii, and Miami.
That's all for you, my friend. You make a little
He
bit of
goes,
money.
I'm in a
go.
honeymoon phase.
You got a 401k?
Yeah, you sit next to me.
Yeah, no, I think I've always had that mentality that did you grow up with a little bit of money?
No.
Nothing.
I mean, we were lower middle class.
But did you have a safety net?
Like
They would bail you out.
would they bail me
Like
out?
like say you're like, I'm out, I'm tapped out. Could you call mom and dad?
Dude, he is.
Oh, yeah.
But you'll call and they'll send you money.
I would drive home and stay there.
But I mean, they would give you money if you needed.
If you needed $200, your mom would hook you
Oh,
up.
constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
I'm in the hole.
See, my parents were the opposite. They were cold as ice. Like they were like, we love you, we support you, but also don't fucking come crawling.
I would
back
get
for money.
such small band-aids.
I could move back in right now.
My parents would be like, you got to figure this out, man. You're a grown up. When I left,
I bought you the computer.
yeah. And he's like, this one.
Don't even have a goddamn tower.
No, they were big on the whole independence thing. They were super supportive that I was going to move and go try to be in entertainment.
Damn.
But they were also like, that's on you. You know, that's not. There wasn't like a anything you need. That was never the conversation.
Oh,
So
no.
I'm an
Dude, I would
anything
hit my
you
mom
need
up and be
kid.
like, hey, I'm like 400 short on rent. Like, I got that check coming in. I got that gig. She'd be like, I can give you 60. I'm like, 60?
Jesus,
You might as
Ma.
well fucking
Sell
don't-
something.
Don't even
Sell
bother.
something.
And she had the cash.
No, I never
Lying.
I never asked. That was always kind of a looming. You do it your own way. You got to be on your own.
Anybody come to you, family members, friends? Because now you don't.
I've had people ask me for money. Yeah, and I never ever have given friends money. 'Cause
sizable loan.
I've the only thing I've done is I gave somebody some money and I said, don't ever talk about it again and don't pay me back.
And don't come looking again.
I just don't want. It's like almost like a don't because I don't want this idea.
Was it a nice
that-
chunk of change?
It was a lot of money, yeah. But it's like I don't want the money back. Don't talk to me about it ever again.
Yeah.
Because if you owe someone
I'm
money,
buying your silence.
there's
yeah.
a thing. If people owe you money, there's this weird. I don't want any of that uncomfortable. It's like take the money. It didn't happen. We won't talk about it.
Sure.
I'm changing my thing. He's all class. I'm telling you.
No, he's
He's
trash.
a boss. And I need to talk to you off air for a minute, if you don't mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic. Anything you want the folks out there to know? Off the jump?
Go to andrewsantino.com and see me.
Course.
I don't know when this is coming out. Do you know? When it's
Yeah,
gonna
next
come
week
out?
probably, yeah.
So next, Friday and Saturday, I'm Austin and Dallas,
Nice.
and then I go to then I'm doing like Vancouver, Lake Tahoe, Montclair, New Jersey.
Hello.
I'll be out you guys' way, and then I do Niagara Falls, and the amount of fucking people that are like, why Niagara on the U.S. side? I was like, cross the border.
Yeah, you can cross.
It's a fucking line
if
of
I
water.
can cross, you can cross.
Yeah, so come out and see me. Go to andrewsantino.com for those tickets, and that's it, man. That's all I got to plug. Watch Bad Friends and Whiskey Ginger on my podcast.
Of course, buddy. You're absolutely fucking
Thank
amazing.
you guys,
Thank
man.
you, brother.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming and sitting down with us. We love you. We're so happy to have you. Kippy, what do you got for him?
Same thing, Patreon. Come see a live show. We're all over the fucking country. We'll be at Moon Tower. We just announced that.
Woo!
Get down there to Austin.
Second show at it in Chicago, I believe. Too, there in Old Town. Come see us, gang. We love you. Peace.
Peace.
Dude, that's great, man.
Thank you, man.
That was fucking incredible.
Thank you so much.
So much fucking fun.